Hey there, Leo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for August 15th through the 31st. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Leo, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the info is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list to send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. All right, Leo, main energy for your reading is the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Strength. This is you. New beginning, leveling up. We love that, especially with the Strength showing up. You are really, really in your power for this reading, and I love that for you, Leo. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. The main sign that I'm seeing is Taurus. You get that twice. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a Taurus, but that's just the main one that I'm getting. In the recent past, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. You're really taking your time and moving very, very slowly here in the recent past when it comes to this connection. There's a deep connection. Some of you may have even been married to this person. You're taking your time because you're waiting to get to this place of clarity. There's some clarity that you're searching for or seeking when it comes to this connection, when it comes to commitment or higher levels of commitment. And you're showing me I'm moving really, really slowly. I'm not rushing into anything. I'm not jumping the gun here. We're going to move slow in order to get the clarity that I need. In the current situation, you get the World, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. You're trying to evaluate and assess how to close out a cycle here. Now, I don't know if this is you deciding to end this connection or not, or it's just like, hey, we're going through a difficult cycle, a rough cycle, whatever. I want to close out this cycle. How do I do that? You know that you need to talk, you know you need to communicate with this person, but you're trying to figure out something when it comes to either the closing out the cycle or how to talk about it. In the near future, you get the Two of Swords, the Empress, and the Seven of Swords. So there's a little bit of back and forth here for you internally in the near future. We're going to see what that's about because you're showing me I don't know. And the I don't know here in the 3D world ends up manifesting as I want this, no, I want this, no, I'll do this, no, I'll do that. Lots and lots of back and forth, and we'll see why. All right, let's dive in, Leo. Let's start off by clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, which is the main energy for your reading. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, both of which you get in the recent past, and the Knight of Swords. This is a brand new beginning for you. You are leveling up internally because you're gaining so much clarity, again, about this connection, about higher levels of commitment, and you're taking action from a place of mental clarity. Like you literally have so much clarity, so much understanding, and you feel very, very confident in whatever action you take forward. I love this. Whatever you're doing this month, Leo, it seems to really work for you because it's coming from a place of I've thought this through both on a 5D level and a 3D level. Like I'm clear, my higher self is clear. Yay, team, let's go. And then everything's working together for you. Love it. Let's take a look at the recent past. We'll start off with the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So you're moving very, very slowly here in the recent past. It does have to do with this connection. It does have to do with higher levels of commitment. The reason you're moving slowly, though, is because you're trying to work through some emotional pain, whether it's between you and this person or emotional pain that you have suppressed to the past. I don't know, okay? But bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Swords. You're showing me I'm moving slowly because it takes a long time to work through this pain. With the Two of Swords, you're not really working through the pain. You're more so like gliding through it, glossing through it. So what I mean by that, think of it like if you were to work through the pain, right? You would have to, this is going to be a terrible example, but imagine you went to like, you know, those obstacle courses where you have like, bags getting thrown at you and stuff like flinging and like punching you or, you know, like boxing bags or whatever. You're walking through that. If you were to actually deal with this emotional pain, you'd actually get hit every so often. It's like, oh, boop, there's a punching bag. Oh, boop, this thing hit me, right? Because you're working through the pain. You feel working through the pain. What you're doing here in the recent past is you're going through this obstacle course of pain, but you have a protective shield on. You're not feeling anything. You're not sensing anything. You're not working through anything. You're just going through it. And you're like, oh, I'm working through it. I healed it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You looked at it. You acknowledged that it's there, but you didn't heal anything. You didn't feel anything. You just glided right through it. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords in the recent past. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Three of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. It's becoming very, very clear to you here in the recent past that you want a reconciliation. You want to start things over with this person following death, an ending. Now, the way you're approaching it is very unassuming. You're not coming up to this person being like, hey, I thought about it. I want a reconciliation. No. You're coming at it kind of sideways, like, hey, how are you? I saw this t-shirt, which made me think of you. How have you been? Right? Very kind of like, this could just be casual conversation. This could go any which way. You're not coming at it guns blazing with what you really want. You're coming at it kind of like, like how a child comes up to a parent. It's like, I had lunch. I kind of want a cookie now. Do you want a cookie? I want a cookie. That's kind of how you're approaching this. Very cutesy, playfully, kind of unassuming. Let's take a look at the Hierophant in the recent past. Hierophant's clarified by the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands. You're very, very unhappy when it comes to how things are between you and this person, because you're showing me like this was a connection. This was a deep, deep connection. Some of you, like I said, may have been married to this person, but for those of you that are not, it was a very, very deep connection. Y'all might as well have been married. And you're showing me I'm unhappy with the fact that there was like a crack in this connection. Like this connection somehow suddenly out of nowhere just poof, collapsed. Very unexpectedly. And you're showing me like, oh, it just kind of bummed me out. Really, really not happy with the fact that this whole thing collapsed and it just crashed and came crashing down. And it also really frustrated you. Now, I can't tell what frustrated you. The fact that this connection ended out of nowhere, right? Like it just suddenly, like everything was great and then boom, it went out of nowhere. Or are you frustrated because you're not the one that ended it? Not really sure where this frustration is from. But all I can see is you just being like, yeah, kind of sucked, really didn't like how things ended, bummed me out. And it's frustrating that, it collapsed like that. Interesting. So Leo, tell me, are you frustrated because you didn't end it, or are you frustrated because it just ended? Which one is it? Let me know. This is in your recent past. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see the World. And of course, if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Okay, the World in the current situation is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. This is definitely a soul connection for you, and you still love this person very much. Regardless of whether you're together or not together, it doesn't matter. You're still looking at this person as if you're in a connection with them. Bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers. Like, you really do view this person as like your divine counterpart, both here in the 3D world, like match made in heaven but on earth, and also match made in like literally the 5D, right? It's a very, very deep connection, and all you want is just to close out this old cycle between the two of you and start a brand new cycle, a balanced cycle, equal give and take. You're showing me we have so many beautiful memories together. We have so much good history together. Like, we can get back to a good place. We can get back to a place of flow. Like, we're the Lovers. We're the Two of Cups. Like, we love each other. I know we do. Let's just close out this old cycle. Let's start a brand new, beautiful one where I give, you give, and it's just effortless. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles, see what you're trying to figure out in the current situation. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're trying to figure out, how do I approach this? Do I just come in and I'm like, here's my love, here's my emotion, here are my feelings, take it? Or do you come in under the guise of wanting to essentially work through this and rebuild? It's kind of like, do I come in from a practical perspective or do I come in from an emotional perspective? Like, what would work better for me here? You're very intelligent, Leo, because you're looking at it from the other person's perspective. You're like, I know what I want. I want this connection back. I know what would work for me. But I'm dealing with somebody else here. What would work for them? What would cater to this person's ego? You're very smart. You're very smart. You can read your person like a book. So you're trying to figure out in the current situation, do I come in from the emotional side or do I come in from a more practical side? What would give me the better result and what would basically flatter this person more and make them more receptive to my offer and what I want and essentially like working with me? Let's look at the Eight of Wands in the current situation. Eight of Wands is clarified by the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Lots of cups. You're very, very happy. So you and this person are talking. There is communication in the current situation, and it makes you very, very happy. The 10 of Cups is the second happiest card in the entire tarot deck. And you're really looking back at the past. You guys are working through the past. So this conversation does have to do with the past. What I did, what you did. This is your fault. This is my fault. I'm sorry for this. You're sorry for this. You leave this conversation feeling very emotionally fulfilled, very happy, but you also feel stuck because it's not like there was any clarity in terms of like, what are we going to do moving forward? It's like we had this conversation, we buried the hatchet, the past is in the past. I feel happy, I feel good that we talked, but now what? Right? There's really no clear path moving forward between you and this person. So you're kind of just stuck in those energy of like, yay, I'm happy, this is great, but what's next? Let's take a look at the near future. We'll start off with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. You want a reconciliation, okay? You're crystal clear on that. The only thing for you is you don't know how to move past like the difficult energies and into calmer energies. You're kind of weighing all options of like, we could do this, we could do this, we could start off as friends, then get into a relationship, we could start right off as a relationship, we could not have a relationship and just stay friends. You're kind of weighing all the options, but you know that you want to bring this connection back, you want to rekindle that, and you are the one holding the key. You are the one with all the power here, Leo. You are the one that needs to make the decision. The judgment is up to you. Whatever you decide is what's going to happen. You just have to figure out what it is that you want and just stick to it and just move in that direction. But in the near future, you're definitely the one with like, if you look at a relationship from like a power dynamic, you're the one that has the power in the near future. Let's take a look at the Empress in the near future. Empress is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. Yeah, you're starting to feel... It's not that you're starting to feel, but the fear creeps in for you in the near future of like, uh-oh, what if I really lost this person? What if like, you know, they're actually gone and they're done and, you know, this is not going to be anything more than something casual. Like we're the lovers. I love them so much, but Page of Pentacles, not much is happening. I don't feel like there's a ton of progress being made. So you are kind of freaking yourself out a little bit here because maybe your person's dating, right? Your person may be dating other people. They may be having a great time. And you're like, no, this is the person for me. They can't be dating anybody else. They can't be going out with anybody else. Like, we're the lovers. This is my person. So you are kind of afraid here in the near future if maybe this isn't going to work out and you might end up getting hurt. I honestly I don't feel like that's the case. I do feel like it's just more so you expected your person to just be like, oh, you want to reconcile? Okay, we'll reconcile. Like, let's just make this happen. And they're not like not receptive to it, but they're very guarded. They're very kind of like, you know, they're not just like welcoming you back with open arms. And I feel like that's kind of throwing you for a bit of a loop here in the near future. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in the near future. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. All you want is to just... let's snap your fingers and let's go. Let's get in a better direction. Let's be in better energies. The Wheel of Fortune is literally, let's take where we are right now, complete 180. Only positive vibes, only positive energies. Like, let's move in that direction. And I want it to happen zippity quick. Like, I want this to happen yesterday. Because your person is not as go as you, and they're not just like, oh, okay, this is what you want. Like, we'll do this, right? You are starting to doubt whether or not you and this person will be able to move in a better direction. Again, Leo, I have to say, I don't feel like your person is just like, hey, Leo, go kick rocks. I'm not interested. I just feel like your person is not catching up as quickly as you would like them to. Like, you expected them to just be like, oh, okay, you want us back? Let's reconcile, Leo. I forgive everything. And they're not like that. They're not as open to it as you are. They need more time. And you're kind of like, well, I expected you to just right away say yes. What do you mean? I'm Leo. You have to say yes to everything right when I say it, right? So it kind of throws you for a little bit of a loop that things are not happening as quickly as you would like them to happen. So that's kind of causing you to doubt and question like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to happen? It seems like it will, just not on your timeline. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Leo. From the universe, you get the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, be patient. Everything happens on divine timing. And at some point, even though the energies may feel a little stuck, they may feel like they're not working or moving or happening as quickly as you would like them to, they will. At some point, something's going to crack and shift in the energies in a positive direction. And things are going to start working and they're going to start building. And you're going to feel really, really, really emotionally happy about this and emotionally fulfilled. But divine timing is at play. You need to wait until the energies line up just so, and then the ball will get rolling. What you're doing in the near future is you're trying to force things to happen quicker or on your timeline, and the universe is like, my timeline, right? See this? Big Ben, my clock. The universe holds the clock, not you. So just be patient. Things are going to work. You are going to feel really, really good about how this whole thing pans out. And when things do start working, it's going to feel very good for you. But it's on the universe's timeline, not yours, Leo. So Leo, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.